Ain't nobody gonna break my stride. Nobody gonna keep me down. I really liked what we had going on in our previous episode. I think that's pretty sweet. I think we had a really good setup, but not buying HP at that shop screwed us real badly. So we have to remember now. Oh, hello, Tomo. I didn't mean to lock you out, brother. Welcome. We have to remember, no longer do we make pee to do damage. Poop does damage. We've got our pipes all confused. So we can throw a poop down there, and then we can smack it, and you're dead. And then we gotta find a way to get to this guy. But hey, 4 poops equals smack, no problem. He's dead, and we're figuring it out. You know, it's a learning process. A lot of people don't remember this. Hold on, I gotta focus for a moment. I don't like attacking enemies take damage. I don't really like this either, but I think it's better. I'd rather have the initiative. One of my first episodes of Isaac ever, I spent like 10 minutes trying to attack one of those enemies that only pops up and gets vulnerable if you don't attack them. So last episode, if nothing else, was really like a return to form for me, where I couldn't figure out how to kill an enemy until the last possible moment. So, I mean, this would be a good time to have, obviously, if an enemy, if an enemy hits you, it takes damage. We would have had to get the P energy anyway, but to be honest, we probably would get the P energy anyway, because it's like one of my most preferred types of energy. Hold on, put this back, because it would be better to be preventative here. Can we make a poop? We can make a poop. And making a poop is better than preventative, because we get 2 whacks. Send them. I think we should just send the fly, honestly. Where do we stand here? No, we can't do anything. Fair enough. That was a much smarter approach to this fight than we've been used to recently, so I'm very thankful. We do have some bone access. Bone's not really that good unless you get a little extra on top of it, but this is okay. Now that I got a little bit more of it, honestly, just having access to let me rephrase. My brain having access to the way that this booger option actually works is gonna change the game for me. I truly believe that. That being said, I don't really see a great play for it right off the bat. So, sorry, boomer. I do see, like... Actually, you know what? I do see a good play for it. Check this out. Make this move. Oh, what are you doing, NL? You're done. What are you doing? No, I'm not done, because I just made a freaking bone. Toss that right down Main Street. And, I mean, that's that. Unless we can... And I think we can make a tooth. Brat. I'm guilty of not looking at the way that it impacts the tiles around it when I make a move like that. I'll level with you. But, got him. And now, you know, if nothing else, and I think there were other things, but if nothing else, I learned a lot about the shop in the last episode. Like, for example, you can buy hearts. That's a pretty good one. Hear me out here. Nope, not even close. Was not even close to what I was trying to accomplish. That one worked. Like I said, I've got it mastered. Send them, brother. We got lethal. Just click the resolve lethal button. I guess that's what we in the business call a bug. So my bad. Sort of. And, okay. Let's not worry about it too much, alright? So watch out for the corn. I remember this guy, he's got some corn powers. We want poops. Set up for a poop turn, please. There's your poop turn setup. You're going to need it. I'm learning the setup turn is going to be valuable for us as well. So there's a poop. We got a bone access as well. So poop starts. You go whack. I think we are going to be financially in a tough spot as a result of that. You got to get rid of the corn. He'll kill the other guys. Don't sweat that if he can even move into position, which, to be honest, he might not be able to. Give me boogers. And then, I don't know. I don't really want to gum him up because I think he would be better off. It'd be better off for us if he killed those dudes, but whatever. I don't know if I see a way to get there. We have two options. Yeah, okay, so we got a one-turn bone setup next time. But yeah, we kind of screwed ourselves by letting this guy, you know, actually get his minions to do some dirty work for him. We got any poop setup? We got no poop setup? Still no poop setup? Still no poop setup. Okay, we got a poop setup for next turn. You're not gonna hit me, so I'm not really too concerned about it. Okay, so now we got a poop setup. The poop setup was almost ruined. You think it's good? No. I'm looking at setup. It's a new world. I think you just do that. Get rid of the fake poop. Send him. He might die. You need a crit. Watch out, because the corn is a problem. So I think you just whack him. Just stay on top of things. We got a move. That's fine. Do you make more dudes if I hit you? You do make more dudes if I hit you. Thankfully, none of them have corn. Otherwise, this would be a freaking nightmare. What? Oh, okay. I thought he... Oh, he pooped on my board! It's alright. That should be 2 moves. Hold on. I'm working it through. Should have gummed up the guy at the back. I actually thought that was the tooth that was popping off. We're doing okay. This is much better than last time. In terms of my own performance, at least. Honestly, I like that. Then, I like this. Free tooth. What do you do with that tooth? Send it to this guy, because you don't want this guy to make more things that could possibly hurt you. You got a move left. What's the best move? Oh, poop is the best move. This also preserves another poop for us in the future. And then you whack him. It's only going to do 2 damage. He made corn on the left. It doesn't matter. We got him. Do we got him? We don't got him. Get him here. Okay. Yeah, because the corn would have hurt us down the left alley, I think. That's all right. Okay. All right. Much better. We learned a little bit. We also bugged out the first floor, so we didn't have to do anything. But we still killed the boss despite being, like, down a spell, I think. 22 cents. Attack with curse tiles or... No. Kills may heal. Kills may heal. I love the stat wheel. Give me some stats. I really want that movement, but that's still pretty good. Now... Continue, please. I wanted to see my spells. Spells hurt more. Or spell hurt more. Honestly, I kind of like that. Make this hurt more. Does 3 damage now. I don't really want to reroll a spell's cost. So I think we'll just leave and save a little bit of our money. We're making strategic decisions. Look at that. It's a new world, boys. It's a new era. So poop is still probably #1 priority. So we got an okay poop setup right here. Remember, these are going to do 3 damage each now. So just by spending a little bit of cash, all of a sudden... Okay, we did at least kill one. Life goes on. Okay, that's a 2-move Marty right there, as Dan would say. So we'll take that and see how it reshuffles the board. We get a little tooth setup. I think that this is okay. Does it all? It does give us a bone setup. Okay, not that we really care about the bone that much, but I think that the tooth, it should interrupt you. I know it's gonna hit this guy, but I think if we hit him one more time, he'll be interrupted. And this guy has already got a poop coming his way. Oh, and we made a booger, so that's very solid. If this doesn't interrupt him, and it didn't, then we'll send the booger at him instead. Okay, now we want to make poops if we can. Or moves. Moves are always acceptable. We got a poop turn for next time. I think you want to reroll next. You want to reroll until you get like a poop right here. Unless you can get a booger to drop in here as well, but actually it might be reasonable. Okay, now if you can get a booger to drop, I think you can do it like this. It worked! It worked! You get to preserve the poop, okay. And now we got more mana to try to make more fun stuff happen. This'll work. You just gotta do it one more time. I hate to do this, but it still made a good one. Okay, start smacking, boys. That, to me, that wasn't where I thought I clicked, but my mistake. Perhaps I'm incorrect. We didn't quite get enough for another one. That's okay. And that's pretty much the end. Alright, I mean, that was a good turn, though. Very, very little to complain about there. We got a little tooth setup. I like the tooth setup because it at least allows us to get these guys sort of taken care of. And apart from that, kind of like big. Oh, I thought we had another action. That's just my bad completely. But still, big booger here. Not a big deal. You do pop up after that, huh? Still alright. It gives us a chance to deal with this guy down here. Dude, I gotta be honest, I've been back and forth on how much I enjoy Bumbo. But when the runs really get strategic and it starts to tick, it's real good. I'm having a good time. But I do have to think. It's like all I need to do is get this bone here. But if I drop anything, I'm gonna drop all of it. So it's not gonna work. So I just do not think it'll work. But if I could drop you guys all to the bottom, then all I need is one bone here. So we can call this a setup turn for the future, is maybe a polite way to describe it. We'd also like a poop setup turn. Which sadly does require us to eat the bones. No, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. That didn't feel right. Okay. Good poop turn. Okay, so that's what we're looking for. In our heart of hearts, the poop turn is the most valuable thing. Definitely should have tossed that where there's actually an enemy, but the enemies can move around. They're wily these days. They can get up to all sorts of shenanigans. We don't really gain anything. I mean, we could fill the level with garbage, but what we should really do with one move left is set up a poop turn for next time. This might not be the best, but I think it's... but we can't... It doesn't matter. We have mana drain. So, okay, these guys, they're the only ones left. They're choosing to attack. Okay, so we do want to get a poop going in here. First, it's a good start. We got a poop in the alley. Phrasing. We do not have a poop in the alley. That's a gray bone setup. At least get him out of my face temporarily. We got a poop in the alley? Still got no poop in the alley, brother. I mean, we're not really gaining much. Like, okay, like, in fact, we're not gaining anything. We just want to set up poop turns. I think we just pass. Wait for them to come down. If we make one poop setup, we should kill 2 of them. So there's that. Yeet him. And maybe give him one more yeet on top of that. Okay. I'm piloting my own mecha, Mom. And we're making it happen. What do you mean it's a Drekka? Mana Shoe. Hits all non-flying enemies. I couldn't see how much it costs. Doesn't bother me because I just don't want the other one. We've seen it 100 times before. It doesn't interest me. When will you take the hint? This might be a good time to get some P energy going, dude. Because, like, we got a lot of enemies on the screen. We accidentally made some teeth out of that one, which was... if it hits all non-flying enemies, you should probably attack the ones that are a little stronger. You know what I... Oh, careful. Careful, brother. One move remains. Poop is a very... It's an important one right now. Those don't come for me, right? It's only if I attack that they come for me. In that case... We're gonna set up for poop. I believe that's still the case. Okay, throw poop. Whack. I love it. Love to see it. Okay. We got a lot of attacking enemies, which is something I arguably should have paid attention to. Fair to say. And I feel like I'm going to feel the burn a little bit here. There are 3 attacking enemies. I would like to flee, please. I don't even really want to make a bone. Because, like, the bone, I'm just going to... I'll throw it at you and you'll hit me. You know? If I can make, like, a... Well, actually, with 5, it might be worth it. Because kills also heal us. I thought it would happen in a different order. So that one's on me. This one, I think you definitely just yeet it into the stratosphere. Whack away. So whether it's a spell or not a spell does not matter. Fair enough. So that's a lot of damage. No denying that. Poop is still the name of the game here. But if we can make bone, that's okay. If we can make P, that's okay. But well, you know what? We can make P actually. But I think oh no, we got poop blocking us here. What am I saying? Doesn't that send? It didn't send it. Okay, even better. Still like that it hits all non-flying enemies. There is a 2-piece poop setup here. I'm always gonna go poop first. It's just good praxis. But also, it should, in most situations, give us 1 to 2 kills, plus a shield for future turns. So I think that's worth its weight in gold. And that's an accident, but I'm happy to see it. And then, I mean, we're not doing anything else with this, so we might as well drop it. Not getting anything off of the kills yet, but that's fine. So again, it's Poop's world. We're just living in it. If we can make a booger, which we can, might be advisable, because then we can get a little bit more, like, combo potential. But we need to hit these guys probably twice each. Which is not an easy task. Well, early at least. So I think this is a move. It sets... Total accident, just for the record. But it sets up a good poop for the next time, if we could get a poop in this lane. We could even set up one for this time, if we got a little lucky, I think. So reroll next row tiles, please. We got a lot of those. I'm just looking for poop in column 6. An attempt was made. Just crunching the numbers. Like, what about this? It's not quite there, I think, but it's almost there. Yeah. Anyway, we're just trying to make poop so we can get the whack away ability. That's, if you're wondering what the heck he's got going on in his cerebral cortex right now, that's it in abundance right there. So that bad boy right there, we'll send him. We got another one here, might as well send it. And you're hoping for a... Oh, no, he's just bothered. Not attacking. A bold move. That would have been a really nice crit, but it's still like... It's still a big positive. Say what you will about Switzerland, but the flag is a big plus. So I don't know what we're trying to make here, because like all this stuff that we're making will not hit. We just want to make sure we got a poop setup for next turn. They only have 1 HP. It doesn't even have to be a poop setup. We can just get like a tooth setup for next turn, which we can't even do anyway. So let's just see what you do. After that really disastrous fight, I'm pretty pleased with how we're playing here. To be honest, I think we're doing a better job, and the time's flying by. 20 minutes in already. We got a little item room. Following the item room should be our boss fight. Converts hearts into soul hearts, or flip. Rerolls any tile. Costs teeth. I like that because we're not doing anything with tooth energy right now. Shy Gal. Unmask and smash. Okay, I'm looking to see if we have like obvious plays. I kind of like the idea of this and then hit all non-flying enemies to unmask. Okay, so it's you. And we have a bone at least. Not an incredible play, but hey, progress was made. Poop is still like, it's actually just an amazing move. Even if it costs us both of our actions. The tooth is nice too. Okay, so throw the poop here, because we still want to block. Throw the tooth here. That was a fake enemy, so this is beautiful. This is probably the real one, would be my expectation then. Nope. Got a lot of curse, but that's okay, because you know, this will, I was going to say do 0 damage, but then hit you. We could reroll this tile many times. That's exactly what we're looking for. So gum ya up, and we're gonna get a lot of those. So that might buy us a great deal of time. Then reroll any tile. We're looking for a tooth, please. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Okay. An attempt was made. If we want to set up poop, it's hard. I actually feel like we might just want to, use our mana to destroy curses instead, which is, I think, a justifiable approach. So we're going to honestly just keep you locked down for the time being, and I think that's going to serve us very well. And then this will work. It's not as good as I wanted it to be, but it'll work. So I hit you. I mean, you're in a world of goo right now. You know what I mean? Like the game. Yeah, it's correct. We're gonna reroll. Make a bone, please. That's not the reroll button, brother. It's just one you should be able to figure out. So what's good for us? With 6 more teeth? Wow, we have like very few sequential options. We're trying to make 4 teeth, okay. It almost worked in many ways. Okay, so there's teeth. That honestly, I'm not saying it allows us to go infinite, but it allows us to do some good work. Please just become poop. It's just that easy. You should probably be pretty close to deceased. I think we've hit our 4 souls wombo combo style now. Maybe not quite there. Please become poop. 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 You're dead. We got a real good thing going. How much money? Maybe 20 cents total? 26? Oh my god. Why not? I suppose. So I think we would definitely want to play the stat wheel once. It could heal us all the way while giving us full HP. Or while giving us a heart container, which is exactly what happened. I like this very Flash Isaac sort of. Spell hurt more. Yes, please. I think it's just very nice. And like spell cost less. Oh, I really wanted to use it on this. Yeah, so for 6 mana now we can do 12 damage, which seems very good. So now we're moving on. I mean, I feel so much more confident this time, and we're going so much faster as well. We could have gone for a trinket, yes. I can't deny that. So, this is a great room for P energy. But it's not really like a great setup for P energy. What it is a great setup for this right here. And it worked on top. We got a little bone on top of that. What do you guys do when you get hit? You don't do much of anything. Okay, that's fantastic. I appreciate that. You are dead, and you are also dead now. And then you are also dead. That's it. You just die. That's your thing. You got to get a better thing. Some of these enemies, they got like special powers that render them unkillable in my brain. You're just sort of like there. I would not recommend. Look at like, you're just done. Gain green mana. It is useful. We could use green mana. And it's very cheap. So, poop's good. So start there. Got a great bone setup following that. You cannot be hit by the puzzle? Why does it say 1, though, if it's doing 0 damage? That's my thing. That's the only thing I'm going to complain about. Well, I mean, our spells are not really doing much for us at all, then. So, fair. Now that I know, I'm not upset, but now we know we got to do a lot of puzzle damage. We can also just, like, make poops, which is, like, you know, that's good enough. Bone and tooth. I mean, bone is important for us. Hits the flying enemy, of course. Not that that's bad, but... We're not really a strong puzzle-driven game right now. Our board is not designed, or our skills are not designed to... to play that way. So it is it's a problem. So I'm using my Cerebrum. I know we should probably hit one that we hit before, but this guy is incapacitated for a turn, so now you got a lot of access here. Come on, give me a bone. Come on. Come on, give me the bone on this one. Bone, please. I mean, we have a move left. Why not? Why not try to make this a heart? Yeah, then you can do that. That's a much more compelling use of this. Okay, so now you got 2 moves. You might as well kill the one who's trying to get you, even though you did incapacitate him. We could have thought that through in the future, but we didn't know where we were going. Making really any defense would be very nice here. We only got one option on that, though. So I think we're about to be hit. I don't think there's a whole lot we can do about it. Well, we got a good P move set up for next time, so I think we're just gonna stall. Yeah, we should have been making more P here. We got a good AoE setup. Excuse what? How many times do you get to act in a single turn? It's a spell. I mean, it's obviously not a spell. Thank God we have a move left. Okay, so just gum up the works, brother. This one's gonna be an issue. It feels like there should be a way to get the P to work. It's because there is. Does that do anything for us? Yes. It might seem like it doesn't, but it does give us one extra move. I'll be the first to tell you I don't really think a move is worth that much, because all these enemies don't get hurt by spells, but it is something. Just destroy a curse, and then no real reason to whack, because it said it was doing 1 damage, but I don't believe it was actually doing 1 damage. I think we're gonna die, brother. I think we're already dead. It's amazing how fast it happened, but I think it's already coming to pass. Booger, please. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, you gotta gum somebody up. You gotta gum up a lot of people. Please, yellow. Oh, it's also pretty good. Tooth would be a solid get if we could somehow will it into existence. I don't think it's gonna happen. Got 2 plays of this. Not gonna do it. Good setup-ish for next turn. But like, we're not doing any damage to anybody and there is no next turn. Well, this one went wrong in a big way. Those enemies who are immune to spells basically just ruined my game. Not that I'm complaining, I'm a big boy, I'll get over it. For now, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed it. 2 losses in a row. I guess my copper crown's gone gray. For now, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Thanks for the support. See ya!